I'm back. Hello, hello. Trying to make sure this desktop audio isn't at a good level where it's not too hard to hear me, because I'm talking a little bit quieter than I normally do. So yeah, if the audio's a bit off, there we go. Okay, I think I'm happy with it. I think I'm happy with it around there. I found out because I did a long ad break in there thinking, oh, I'll do a long ad break and then like people don't have to watch pre-roll ads for longer. No, that's not how it works. You get the same amount of time from if you roll 1 minute of ads or if you run 3 minutes of ads. You get pre-roll, like, you avoid pre-rolls for 30 minutes. Bitch! What's the point of me making people watch 6 of the worst ads they've ever seen in their life if it doesn't even keep new people coming in from having to see them? Makes me mad. I think a lot of people have a lot of reasons to be mad at Twitch recently, including myself. Especially with, like... Things are in such a weird state. Right now with Twitch and... Was it the middle button? It's the middle button on this. I couldn't remember how to reveal stuff in Minesweeper. Oh, I forgot to change the game. Minesweeper. I think this is technically this is Minesweeper, I don't know. This is Minesweeper Classic, Minesweeper Online. It's just Minesweeper, baby. Nobody's gonna get mad at me if that's the category. Yeah, Twitch has been strange. I really like Twitch and I really want Twitch to get it together, but I spent a lot of time listening to... There was a huge Twitter space that happened after Twitch made a bunch of announcements, and it was like a bunch of like ex-staff talking about their like history working on projects at Twitch, and it was very fascinating because I always like to hear sort of the insider perspectives on those things. I feel like there's a lot of value in that. You get a better idea for how long it takes people to like implement new features and if there's stuff that they're working on and issues you wouldn't think of being somebody who's not involved in that industry. And so listening to their voices, I think, provides a lot of value to the conversation. And there seemed to be a lot of talk of like people who work higher up at Twitch who like think they know better. Like it's about like a disconnect. It's always about a disconnect. It happens with like every company. As if like you just get these people making decisions are the ones who are paying the least attention half the time. But yeah, I don't want to rant too much. I do just want to play Minesweeper. But I'm at least very interested to see how it shakes out. One thing I find very interesting about the VTuber community, and this is definitely not a rant, but I feel like there's like a really like I think it speaks to how much of YouTube has shifted, but very few VTubers will make like 10-15 minute videos of their content. Like, I hate the word content. I hate that word. It just poison on my tongue. But it feels so strange to me as somebody who like grew up in the era of Let's Plays. Like, Let's Plays being a very specific length of content and just like being surrounded by it. Like that was the whole YouTube world, was like your Markipliers, and I mean I used to watch a ton of the Creatures and But then I watched Cow Chop after that, but I guess most of like Cow Chop's content, a lot of it leaned more like IRL content. But yeah, I just always find that so interesting that unless they're a much more unless they're like a much more established VTuber, like non-indie, like your VShoujos. I mean, even with Hollow Live, and granted I don't pay a ton of attention to Hollow Live, but I don't think they really make. They have their own fans who love to clip their content and like put them into compilations, but I don't think that they're really making short, like that they're editing down their content into short form videos. Or not. They're not even really making TikToks, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. They just stream. They just straight up stream and they sing songs. And more power to them, because I don't do the sing songs. So I'm always really blown away by the level of quality that they have in their music videos for, what I consider to be like a smaller production. Yeah, I think that content and content creator instead of artist or creative are really clinical and corporate feeling terms. It's gross. Feels like something that was born in a boardroom. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday. Yeah, it just feels so... It feels so like you're taking the life out of it when you say a content creator. I think I've said this on stream before, where it's like, oh, what do you do for a living? I'm a content creator. Yeah, we all make content, buddy. Everybody makes content in some form. If they have a job. When they make a meal. When you make food, that's content. It's content for you to consume because it's food, but it's content. And I think putting a word to it to say, like, I'm an entertainer, I'm an artist, I'm a gamer. Like, I can understand being a little bit embarrassed to call yourself a gamer, but I think that that has so much more value to it. And if you're new in this sort of space, hi, my name's BZ. It's my birthday, and I love playing indie games in Nintendies. That's basically my whole bread and butter. Hell yeah, I'm still going. We're going for 12 hours. We're going. I'm so close to the end now that I couldn't possibly stop. We've got like an hour and 10 minutes. Granted, I've been taking a lot of breaks, but I don't think I should really hold myself against the breaks that I took, because that drink messed me up. I should have had those Tums a lot sooner. Breaks are important. Yeah, I think I, as a streamer, forget how, like, most streamers take longer breaks than me. That's what I feel is true, because I never really care when the streamers I watch take a break. I want to beat one Minesweeper map. I say that, but I'll probably want to beat another one. But I'm always so... I don't know. Maybe if I took more breaks, like, this streaming would be kinder on me. Because I do get pretty tired when I stream, because I'm, like, very high energy. As extroverted as I am, like, on stream, it takes a lot out of you. It takes out way more out of you than you would think. And I know Lux is listening and making fun of me, quoting the bodies joke of, it's so hard. You have to make a Google Calendar. It's like, oh, so difficult. But it's not easy. Being, like, present and like, talkative and thinking of things to talk about. I I think I'm personally very good at rambling, but I do lose the plot quite a bit. I do lose the plot. I think, so there's one here. It could be over there. I don't know. I don't know where this could be. Okay, that was kind of a gamble. But yeah, I find that like when I go to take a break, I just like go and rush to go and like refill my water or to just like go from one place to the next. And those breaks are. I'm old now. I've got to take care of myself. I'm old. I'm old and I'm decaying. I need to take care of my body. Where the hell could I click here? Oh, thank goodness. That was a gamble, and that was a good gamble. Oh shit! Now we're stuck again. I think the beat. Okay, that doesn't help me. I wish I had a hint. I'm 16. I'm a grandmother. Well, last year you said you were 15, and this year you said that you were 16. Which one is it? Oh, it's like it better be there. If it's us, like if it's not there, I'm gonna be upset. Okay. I'm excited for. Oh no, got in 4K. I'm excited for Clone High. I think they're still making a Clone High reboot. I love Clone High. It's definitely outdated in some manners, but it's also a lot of fun, and I can see very easily how they could reboot it. I'm very interested. I'm very, very interested. Oh my god. That doesn't actually help me. I did that there, and that doesn't actually help me. Oh. If I start over here, and over here, oh, it's another mine. If I start over here, that's a mine. Shit. Here. Okay, we'll start in the corner. I'm starting in the corner. Starting over here. I feel like I've definitely talked about it on stream before, but I love, so Into the Spider-Verse, I believe was directed by the same, like, team that made Clone High. I'm forgetting their names. It's like, oh my god, it's not Dan and Phil, is it? It's like, it's something like that. I fucked that up. I should have known that that was going to be there. What are their names? Anyways, the two guys who made Clone High, they put like a secret little Easter egg in the background of like Times Square in Into the Spider-Verse, where it's a poster of JFK and Abe. And like you see like half of their faces, so you see half of Abe's face and you see half of JFK's face, and the poster says, "Clone College, they're not high anymore." And I love that. I love that. And I love that it's Into the Spider-Verse of all movies. It just feels like a really weird through line of content. Fuck! No. Like, bad corner. That's a bad corner. That's a bad corner. Oh, all of these corners are terrible. Give me a good corner. Oh. Oh. You know, when I opened up this, I was like, this doesn't really seem like a difficult, like expert of a map, it is pretty punishing if you don't have like lives and you don't have hints. I really find that I rely in my app of Minesweeper that I need the hints. I need the hints so I just sort of know what direction to look. This song is so happy and cute. Can't be there. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm turning this song up a little bit. I just want to enjoy it. If you're wondering what the name of this song is, it is Boku Bucks. Boku, like... Boku Bucks by Lassie Links. I love this song. I feel like the like last fucker in the world who listens to anything with Windows Media Player, but it's just the easiest way with songs that aren't like I can't listen to songs on Spotify, DMCA and all that. Got through that corner. I'm heartbroken by that. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I can't believe it. I was like, this is the run. This is it. This has to be it. We're doing so good. Not so. Not so. It wasn't meant to be. I've been thinking a lot about the like animated movies that came out this year. I've seen a lot of movies that I really enjoyed recently. I really enjoyed Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. And thinking about it, I did enjoy Bullet Train. I think Bullet Train was a very weird kind of experience, but I was entertained watching it. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies I loved, which it's so interesting to me that I think a ton of people ended up hating that movie. I told my coworkers that I saw that movie and I really enjoyed it, and they were like, really? And I was like, yeah, it was exactly my kind of thing. Which I wasn't expecting it to be my kind of thing. To be fair, Milk went and saw it and said I would like it, though. I got you playing Minesweeper now? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! There is no game that makes me feel like back in that ancient internet era, that like AOL internet era, than like playing Minesweeper. And I never understood how to play Minesweeper until recently. It was World Gorilla Day yesterday? Gorilla Day birthday? That's incredible. Gorilla. I love monkeys. Milk passed on the terrible habit to me if I see a monkey in any piece of media and I go, monkey. Like, I get so excited that it's that thing of you see an animal on a farm while you're driving and you have to just go, oh, cow. It's just so exciting. I do that, but every time that I see like a monkey in a video. Okay, I was like, that one could be, that one maybe isn't. Okay. I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna be smart about this. Okay, this one. Yes. This. Yes. Progress. Yes. It makes the most sense for it to be here. Oh, thank goodness it is. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Here or here. No! Fuck. I do find Minesweeper to be very calming. It's just like really quick math once you understand how to play it. And if you don't understand Minesweeper, allow me to explain to you. So, what the numbers mean is how many mines there are in the surrounding squares. So for this one right here, there's 1, which means that this square right here has to be a bomb. So I'll mark a flag on it to let myself know that this is a bomb. And then I can kind of be like, okay, well, if this one's a bomb and there's only 1 square around it that's flagged, it's this one, so we can open up these squares and explore a bit further and get a bit more information. And then you just go through the whole map like that, just very carefully trying to glean as much information as possible. And sometimes you still sort of get like 50-50 gambles. Sometimes you just get greedy, like me, and you skip ahead, but if it was more useful, I would have the Kung Fu Panda. What's the turtle's name? The turtle in Kung Fu Panda when he goes, monkey. I would have that on my little pseudo stream deck setup. But as it stands, there's a criminal lack of, like, unless you're playing a Mario game with Donkey Kong in it, there's not a ton of games with monkeys in them. There's not a ton. It's quite the pickle. I'm not seeing any good spots. I guess right here? That doesn't help. That was very risky. That helps. That helps a lot. Maybe not as much as I thought it did. I was right. It just felt like the right place for that to be. I don't think there was any logic behind it. It was me taking a wild swing. And now we're back at square one again. We're back at square one. Oh, we're safe. That helps. At least a little bit. I feel like I just got really lucky with those guesses. Oh, I'm kind of stuck again now, though. It's like, I know that one's safe. These two has to be there or there. Oh, this one right here. Yes. Yes, that opens things up. Shit. No. My eyelids are so heavy. My eyelids. Earlier on stream, I was talking about a weird dream that I had. I don't remember a ton of it, but I had a dream where I was watching the new Little Mermaid movie. This is like they're rebooting it, and everybody's been talking about it, and I think I'm excited by it just for the singing. The singing is really nice. Did I ever play Solitaire when it came out with old PCs? Oh, of course. That was honestly what I was gonna play after this. If I managed to beat a level, I was probably gonna play some Solitaire. Oh wait, Sudoku and Solitaire. Sudoku and Solitaire are two different things. I'm tired. I do play a lot of Solitaire though. I used to play a ton of Solitaire on my phone. The people who made Cookie Run and Cookie Run Kingdom, they used to have a really, really good Solitaire app that was like relatively ad-free and like unobtrusive, and you could kind of progressively unlock new quote-unquote like skins, you know? And with like those, you know, just to sort of mix it up and make it look pretty. And then I updated it at some point. Like I update things at the very last second. I avoid it as much as possible. Oh, that's a 2, so it has to be like this. Like, yeah, it has to be like this. Okay. But yeah, I was like forced to update it basically, and when I updated it, it was just littered with ads. It was absolutely filthy, stinky with it. It was disgusting. And I was so sad because it was such a beautiful Solitaire app, and I would recommend it to everybody, and because everybody loves Solitaire, everybody loves having Solitaire on their phone so they have something to do when they're waiting in line or whatever. And then suddenly I couldn't recommend it anymore because I went stinky poo-poo and just got covered in ads, and you couldn't play it without losing brain cells. Watching, you know, who wants to play a game of Sudoku and then watch an ad? I was like, oh, save the king, save the king. Oh, we're gonna pretend like it's a really hard game so you get frustrated. That it's a really easy game so you get frustrated watching us fuck it up in the ad. Ugh. But a different app that I can recommend that I play constantly. It is what I use my iPad primarily for. I purchased an iPad so I would have, because like my laptop was getting old, and I wanted to sort of get a replacement for my laptop, something that I could travel with during the holidays that I could still draw on, rather than pack my laptop and my Cintiq and just like all of the drawing accoutrement, it's like, okay, how about we just bring iPad? It's so much easier. We have technology. And while I'm in my own space, I have access to my computer, so if I want to draw, I can just draw, like on my computer. Like, why would I need to draw on my iPad other than it's nice to lay down sometimes? It's usually not for me. I usually need to sit at my desk to, like, really focus, especially because you're not... I like to rig in Live 2D, and I do have Clip Studio Paint on there, but I spend a lot more time making rigs than I do making the, like, art for it, I feel. And so my primary use for my iPad is just to play Sudoku, just to play so much Sudoku. And roundabout way of saying my favorite Sudoku app is called Good Sudoku. It will make every Sudoku app you've ever used, like, unusable. It is such a good app. It's, like, completely dedicated to making you really good at Sudoku in a way that is completely streamlined, that you don't have to put it, like, you don't have to put in as many inputs, as much as input as you want. So I have mine set up that once I have, like, certain squares filled in, it just, like, auto fills in the other stuff. And that just makes it so much easier. It just makes it so much easier. I'm just gonna hope this is here. Okay. Woohoo! Okay, good, good, good. I think Good Sudoku also has ads, but I think you can buy the, like, ad-free pack, or, like, you can play the ad-free version of the game. Because when I got it, I just was like, I played it a little bit. I went, this looks like a really good app. I'm gonna give the money to play it. You know, I feel like every developer on iOS needs to, like, get you in the door first, and I'm like, I'll pay for a good app. I'll pay for a good app. And that was one of them. It's like, I hope you had fun pretending that you were a free game. You're not quite free, but you are a good game, and I appreciate you for it. Please? Oh no. I shouldn't have taken that gamble. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to do it. Can I beat a single game of Minesweeper in the rest of my time? We're 11 hours and 12 minutes in. There's only so much left. Wow, I really can ramble, huh? It's, like, especially bad because my brain is, like, spinning in circles like a little hamster on a wheel. It's having a fun time. I had a fun time tonight. I, honestly, Fall Guys made, like, this stream felt so front-loaded to me, but I can't complain because I had so much fun in the beginning. And you laugh, you lose. Even drinking that nasty drink, I don't regret it. I had a really, really fun time. And it felt good to challenge myself like this. I don't think I would do it for a long time. I do think that I really don't know how... I don't know how people who do uncapped subathons, I don't know how they do it. Because I know there's been, like, a lot of talk about just sort of the health of streamers in regards to doing uncapped subathons. I definitely know that I wouldn't be able to do something like that physically. Because I do put a lot of pressure on myself to try and be entertaining for extended periods of time. And I'm just like, I would feel so guilty being exhausted from something like that. I really try to bring my all every single time that I put myself on the screen, and I think I find myself taking a lot of days off because I just, like, know that I can't give my all on those days for one reason or another. So when I see people do like uncapped subathons for a month, I don't know. Maybe I really need to check in on those more to see what's actually happening. I feel like every time I click on one of those, they're sleeping. And no offense, because people do have to sleep. They do have to take care of themselves. I just very rarely find myself clicking on uncapped subathons where people aren't sleeping. Maybe that just says something about my time zone. And I'm amazed by that. I'm amazed that people are like so supportive in their communities that they do something like that. But wow, it's tough out there. I think there's been a lot of subathons as well, including my own, like being in September because it's September and subs are a bit cheaper. I genuinely just wanted to do a fun challenge for myself and the community for my birthday, and really that was my goal the whole time. I was like, I want to see if I can stream for 12 full hours, and why not make it a little bit of like a fun challenge for the people on the other side too. And honestly, I'm so glad to just have that You Laugh You Lose challenge. I had been wanting to do that for so long, and it was just sort of my fun excuse to do it. So thank you for letting me have that excuse. I'm gonna jam out to this song too. Oh no, we're gonna even. Is that safe? That's technically safe. That? Yes! So smart. Yes! That clears up this area quite nicely. Okay, I was like holding my breath on that. Oh, we can do that. That doesn't really answer a lot of questions. Okay. That was a guess. It didn't help as much as I thought it would. I was like, I just have to make a guess. I can always play Minesweeper on an easier level. I always forget that that's an option. You can just play. You don't have to play on the hardest setting. You don't have to always play every game on the hardest setting. Sometimes you can just take it a little bit easy. Reminder to all of you out there. Sometimes you can just take it easy. Play baby games. Play baby games that make you happy. Oh, I wish I knew which one should be in here. Yes? Okay, that... Whew, clearing out that area is good. one of these days, I'm going to commission somebody to make some music for my own channel. What do you mean? I was doing so well! But one of these days I'm gonna commission somebody for music for my channel. I think the thing that's holding me back is I don't know anything about music. And so when I thinking about like describing the kind of music I want, I don't have the vocabulary for that. And that's not like a huge issue because people get commissions for stuff all of the time where they don't, like they're not artists, they don't draw, and they just do their best to communicate what kind of thing that they want, like for commissions. But yet for me, I find myself like, how ask for music? How commission music? How does this work? I think part of the fear also comes from I really like metal. I really like metal and I really like cute things. And I feel like those don't always come together for a lot of genres. I'm obsessed with baby metal. I love baby metal. And that's exactly like the kind of vibe I would like to bring things. Just like hyper cute, but also some really crunchy guitar. Just like really strong instrumentals. Metal's hard. I definitely know that I've looked at artists to commission music from and they've been like, I do not do metal, and it's like, okay. Be careful there. I almost got myself. I'm gonna hope that's right there. It's not right there! Wow, that's actually a lot to work with. I'm just gonna like slowly go all the way around here. This song in particular, I think, is very much the vibe. This song reminds me of the Powerpuff Girls in the best way possible. At least, like, the beginning of it has, like, a very similar energy. This song is called Snack Mix by Michette. I'm gonna spell it in the chat. Cause I don't have anything set up to request the song, so I'm just gonna write it down. I love the song. Most of the other songs in here actually are, Epidemic music? Epidemic? Is it epidemic? My brain is oozing out of my ears. It might be a different word that starts with E. I'm Googling so I don't embarrass myself. I think it's epidemic sound. It is epidemic sound. Okay. Okay. Like, I'm losing my mind. What's real? What's fake? I don't know. Where am I? Who are you? What are we doing here? This isn't my beautiful house. This isn't my beautiful life. 5, that's 4. Could be there. I'm gonna hope it's there. It is! Yes! I'm glad I got that. I'm really glad I got that. Shit. What else are, oh, here's a break. Okay, now what? Oh, fuck. What? Part of the, there's 2 here, so one of these has to be it. But not both. No! I gamble too much. I gamble too much. What was one thing that was really weird that happened? That was like a story that happened really quickly that I was not on Twitter enough to understand the full picture. Everybody was talking about gambling on Twitch. Everybody was talking about gambling on Twitch. And it was, for me, it was just a moment of who's gambling on Twitch? Are we talking about like Genshin Impact? Like, what are we talking about? But I don't think people were talking about, I think, streamers playing slot machines? And I was like, huh. And it's just such a different world than the kind of things that I pay attention to, that there's sometimes big issues like that come up on big websites, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there's other little worlds out there. I forgot. The closest I would get to something like that would be streaming Toreba. I would need to be making a lot more money before starting to stream Toreba. I love playing claw games, but my trust for playing a claw game that is like all the way in Japan, it's like, oh, that is not something I should monetarily get into. But cute Miku figurine, winning cute Miku figurine, I know. Well, the arcade by me used to have really good prizes, like really good figurines that you could like reliably win if you were decent enough at those kinds of crane games, like the Japanese style crane games. And now like the stuff that they have in there is just really not, it's usually not interesting enough, or they like reverted to it. It's like an American style crane game where it's not really like, the American style crane games are not fair. Just 100%, they are much more gambling than they are technique. I think you can be good at them, and I think that's like growing up playing them a lot, and like learning a bunch of tricks from my dad, going to the shore, things like that. You learn how to game it a little bit, but it's definitely a gamble every single time whether or not the claw is going to be strong enough to pick the thing up. So when you have like the Japanese style UFO catcher games where it's more about like nudging the thing into a spot, it's genuinely way more technique based. I don't know. Maybe I sound like a total snob. I probably sound like a total snob. But if you want to go and you win your Miku figurines, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta be a little bit of a snob. Otherwise, you're just gonna waste your money. And don't play any crane games at the Jersey Shore, honestly. Like, actually, just, like, stay the hell away from those. You are not gonna win anything good out of those bad boys. But you can kind of tell that just by, like, looking in the machine. You'll have these machines that are like play till you win, and it'll be like $1 for like a rubber ducky. It's I don't need not even $1, like $5 for a rubber ducky. It's like, really? That's the best you can do? $5 for a rubber ducky? I can go to Costco and buy so many rubber duckies. And I'll like, you went to Costco and you bought so many rubber duckies. You're not fooling me. You think I'm a fool? Oh my gosh, there's like 30 minutes left. There's only 30 minutes left. It really is very funny thinking about how I was so nonverbal playing Jump King. I was just yelling, getting angry, making noises. And getting into this, I just have so much more energy and just, in terms of rambling and finding things to talk about. Just sort of like following the weird little path my brain is making of conversations. I'm having a good time. Even if I'm not very good at what these Minesweeper options. This really concerns me because it could be here or here, and it's like, that's a complete 50-50 gamble. Like, I should just do it just to get it over with, because if I lose, then it's not, like, worth the time of going through the rest of this, but, like, oh. No! Can't have shit in Detroit. I really enjoyed playing the Fatty Bear game. I was not expecting so many visceral responses to that game. That's the vibe of Jump King, to be fair. Yeah. My brain is a little bit slow to read the chat at this point. Yeah, that is kind of the vibe, is just become beast, become feral. There is no discussion, there is only jump. Okay, yes. Yes. That's there. That's there. Oh, it's right here. I forgot when the 2 was there. That means that they're both right here. Neat! Look. Wait, no, I want to change my model for the last 30 minutes. Let's change to the buns. Let's show off the buns.
Like I know what a JPEG
Oh.
is.
Crunch me? You crunch me? Look how... The crunchiness of this is so fun. Crunchitize me! Look at my beautiful smile! So bright. Wispy. You can see all the funny little lines of where the blush starts because of how it's crunched. Wait, how small can I get? Oh! I thought I disappeared behind the Minesweeper thing, but it's the end of the... Help me! Help me! Help! I'm small! Help! Help! I'm coming at you. I'm gonna get you. Coming to get you. Ant-Man! Ant-Man! I love Ant-Man. When we went to certain mouse-themed theme park during the heat wave, me and Milk had a lot of fun. Just pointing at empty places and going like, oh, Ant-Man's over there. Like, huh? Where? Where's Ant-Man? It's like, oh, he was really small. You just missed him. You just missed him. Ah! This fucking game. I just want one W. I just want one W. My headphones are going out. My brain is going out with my headphones. I want to meet the Hulk. I think his outfit is very silly. But you can meet the Hulk in Disneyland now. They have like a walk around character and he's absolutely massive. He's huge. And like they put him in like the outfit that he wears in I think Endgame, which is the white and red outfit. It's like a weird little sussy spacesuit sort of deal. It's the one that they CGI'd onto all of the actors because they hadn't made like any fashion decisions on what their outfit would be. It's that outfit. And I think it's that outfit so that it obscures most of his face. That's my understanding of it. It is for face obscuration. But I just, like, I saw that character on the stage and I went, oh, I'm gonna need to see that guy in real life. I'm gonna need to see that guy in real life. Because, see, like, on the stage, he does not look as imposing. I want to walk right up to that guy and like, stare up at him. Like, Daddy? Like, I want that. Because looking at him standing next to the people who were giving the talk, he's... Let me see if I can get a photo. I'll open up on the different browser because I'm always super scared of opening up Google tabs. Hulk? Hulk walk-around character. This guy's big. Look at this guy. Like, I mean, there's a bit of an angle going on here, but he's huge compared to regular people. Oh, there are pictures of him in the parks. He's big. I want to see him. Look at that! I think his outfit is so goofy. His outfit is so goofy. He should be shirtless. There's no reason in my mind why is he not shirtless? This is the funniest outfit. I get the helmet thing. I just want to see big monster. Big monster? You know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh yeah, the Mandalorian guy was cool too. But the Mandalorian guy was cool because he had he had a baby Yoda in his pocket. Motherfucking salad fingers. His big ass fingers. Not to go too Disney-idle on main, but one thing that I'm thinking about it because he has those big salad fingers, which like he would never be able to give an autograph. I feel like people don't get autographs anymore, which might have a lot to do with sort of the pandemic sort of thing. Like, there's just been a lot. You barely have recently been able to, like, hug characters again in parks. So it doesn't surprise me that people don't really do the autograph thing anymore, but I think the autograph thing is super fun. And my family, for like a brief period of time, we made custom autograph books where we would, like, it was really simple that we would just get like an image, a PNG of the character that we would want the autograph of, and we would put them in the corner and just be like, oh yeah, this is the page that like Dopey signs on, you know? And it just made it a lot more fun to like go and collect all of those specific autographs. And then we would put in like the most obscure characters. Like, we had the Country Bears in there. It was there was a lot of like, we built that thing in a way of we searched the most obscure characters that you could find, just in the case that we might see them and be like, here, sign this. I think Launchpad McQuack was in there. And we actually got to go see Launchpad McQuack, and it was like, oh my god, we have your picture. And then it's like so exciting because they're like, oh my god, that's me. And then you don't have to, it feels more worthwhile than buying like a regular autograph book. Like, they're gonna be comparable in price when you're making a custom thing like that. And then, like, there's the time investment of it. There's a lot of fun. That's, yeah, okay. Here? Okay. Yeah. Oh, ear itchy. I just saw that Lux saying, what big ass touchpad does the Hulk need to use? You're so right about that. What does he need to use? What's the point? Why you got your fingers out? Put them away. Okay, these three. Oh, that scared me. Get through here. Oh, we're kind of stuck here now. Are we just stuck all over this thing now? No! Okay. I'm gonna play an intermediate game. Maybe we can beat an intermediate game. And then we get the instant gratification that I've been looking for this whole time. The feeling of, I'm good at Minesweeper. Get this there. Yes. That. They need a level in between. And I guess I can make my own custom versions of something that's in between in regards to difficulty. Am I going to do that? No. I'm just going to struggle on the hardest difficulty until I get good. This feels too easy. Intermediate is too easy, but I can't be expert. I'm not an expert yet. When there's so many like 50-50 options. Look at that. How long was that? Was that like 2 minutes? Was that 2 minutes? You know? Huh? Done. Easy. Do another one. One of the uses I wanted to get out of this outfit was I wanted to do a Super Mario Sunshine run with this outfit, just like this cute summery look for a cute summery game. But now we're getting into fall. The things move too fast. Things move too fast. But I suppose you can play Mario anytime you want. Always Mario time. Okay, that one I probably could have figured that out the long way. Ignore that. I didn't lose there. I didn't. It's all fine. Three. I have a feeling I'm gonna be so hungry when I wake up tomorrow. And I'm already thinking about, I'm not hungry right now, but I'm thinking about the pancakes that I'm going to eat tomorrow. And I'm salivating thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, pancake breakfast. I think I have blueberries that I can put in those pancakes. Oh my gosh, I have a very funny thing to talk about. I made chocolate covered blueberries very, very recently. For one reason, and that was that when the heat wave came through, it completely melted all of my bags of chocolate chips into one big block. It just melted the entire thing. And I was at a loss of what to do with it, and then I was like, oh, I should just melt it down and like do some chocolate covered treats. And they were very, very tasty. I did like chocolate covered potato chips and pretzels, like salty snacks, and then I remember we had blueberries. So I was like, oh, chocolate covered blueberries. And those were so good. Those were so, so good. I am obsessed with chocolate fruit. I'm like, oh, I should have made more, but I used up all of the chocolate that we had. Like I couldn't have made more, really. Yeah, this is your inspiration to go and take your chocolate chips, make a double boiler, because you can't melt chocolate by itself. You can't melt chocolate by itself. You have to make it in a double boiler. So you have to heat up a pot full of boiling water on the stove, and then you have to get a second pot and you put it on top of that pot. And that heats the chocolate more gently. Because if you just put chocolate on the stove, it's gonna burn right away. It's so weird. It's so weird like that. Do not ask me why it's like that. I do not know enough about science, but I do know enough about baking. I'm gonna guess this is right here. Yep. Okay. That's good. Okay. Here? No. Damn it. Oh, we're so close. We're like down to like the last like 10 minutes or so. I didn't think I was gonna make it, honestly. If I'm being completely real, the whole debacle of having that drink and actively fighting my body while trying to concentrate on stream, that was an experience. I thought maybe I was going to have to be like, hey guys, let's pick it up tomorrow because this made me genuinely sick, but I'm fine. I think Tums are a little bit of a miracle drug. Don't take too much of them, but if your tummy hurts, a very good solution. I think another good solution that I only just now thought of would have been heating pad. If you're ever having like a stomach upset and you have a heating pad, it definitely helped me sort of relieve like that, I don't know, pressure. It just makes you feel a little bit more comfortable, I think is what that is. And I will be comfortable under my heated blanket tonight, that's for sure. This is a lot of threes. This is just a big wall. I get into so many of these Minesweeper games and I'm like, is this it? Is this the game? Is this the game where I get further? It's like, no, you're just gonna get stuck again. Just gonna get stuck again, just in a different spot. Yes! This is 2. It could be here and here, and then it could be one of these. Okay. I'm gonna guess here. Oh, thank goodness. That wasn't even helpful. That wasn't even helpful. The 3. I think one of them has to be here. So it has to be here or here. That doesn't affect anything on the board, but... okay. What do you mean? I was doing so good. I was like, this is the one, this is the one. I'm gonna beat this and then it's gonna be the end of stream. No. No, it's not. You thought. Okay, getting some of this stuff pretty fast. I think I'm finding, though, when I get through a lot of stuff very fast, I run into walls pretty fast after, too. Just because you clear a huge section of it doesn't mean that you're going to run into walls. You could probably apply that to life one way or another, but I am a little too sleepy on the brain to extrapolate. That's probably profound. Maybe not. I'll check in the morning and then I'll be like, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, nope. I think that has to be there. Yeah. Woo! Okay. Alright. Here? Fuck off! I was doing so good. It's a similar level of, you know, like with Jump King and with this game, when you lose, you go right back to the beginning. But with this game, It's a lot more chill. I just like, oh yeah, okay, let's keep going. Let's try again. Jumping is, ooh, it's yeah. It's a fun challenge though. I think I like the idea of playing it competitively. It gives a little bit more commentary to it. It takes you more out of the headspace of just growling at the game. You have somebody to talk to. And it's inspiring. Getting competitive is inspiring. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I am making rookie mistakes. Rookie mistakes. And by that I mean not counting good. Me going like, oh, this has to be here, and then realizing, oh no, there was another square there that it could have been. I'm like, oh. Oh, and that's why I go, what do you mean? Because I think that, oh, I'm in the clear, I can clear this part here, and then it's like, oh, no! You fucked up! You fucked up! Oh, oh no, I'm stuck again, but no. Oh, damn it. That was me getting greedy. Which is also a rookie mistake, to get greedy. It doesn't help that the version that I play, like, personally, on my phone has, like, oh, what's it called? Like, lives. Like, you can, like, continue to play, like, keep playing, and so I am, like, more inclined to just go wild, because in the version that I'm used to, you can just keep playing. Like, you can get the 50-50 wrong, you spend a little bit of money, and you can keep going. Not real money, you spend a little bit of, like, in-game currency to continue. And I'm like, oh, yippee! And this you just die. And this you just die. Oh, we're so close to the end. Oh, we're so close. I'm going to keep playing, and once we hit over the 12 hours, I am going to look for somebody to raid. And I have a channel in mind. But we will see if other people are streaming, because it's pretty late. It's pretty late. It's 2:01. And maybe it's not late for you in your time zone, but it's late here. And not a lot of people stream this late. It's like, what, 5 a.m. on the East Coast? It's crazy. If you're awake and on the East Coast, it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. It's not that weird to be up that late. I used to stay up that late all the time. Honestly, the reason I don't stay up so late on the, like, living on the West Coast is because I have friends on the East Coast that are all just asleep. I don't have to talk, like, I stayed up so late as a teenager just so I could talk to my friends on the West Coast. And I was so well behaved when I was, like, living in Asia, and I was like 12 hours away from American time zones. I was like barely on social media then for that reason. We're so close to the end. We're so close to the end. I just looked back over and we're over. Yes, yes, yes. We did it. Yippee. Yippee. It's been 12 hours. Yippee. 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 I did it. I did it. It's been a 12-hour stream. Yippee. 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 Look at me now, Mom. Look at me now. When I'm just like looking for like
Poggers!
Just like I'm like let me just like bow out of this game. I'm waiting for the end of this game. End of this game. Spin! We're celebrating, we're spinning. A spin! I'm taking all the gambles trying to get this game to end. Trying to get this game to beat! Hold on. Beat! Beat! We're gonna look at the Crocs for the last bits of me trying to finish this. You guys get to look at the Crocs for being here so late with me. For supporting me. For having a good time. Yay! The game's over. The game's over. I'm gonna go to my just chatting screen. Hi. Hi. Let's see who's online to raid. Where is my Twitch tab? Where's my Twitch tab? There it is. Now I can go and look at who's online. Who do we got? Ooh, that could be cool. Yeah, okay. There's a VTuber that I follow that is playing Metal Hellsinger, which is a game that I have been interested in. And let's go raid them. Raid. Let me just make sure I spelled their Twitch name correctly. I'm very interested in that Metal Hellsinger game, but I also think the streamer is in possibly a European time zone, so they just started, or at least they're just a little bit into their game. So I think a raid is good. A raid is good, and I don't think I've raided this person before, at least not of any recent time. So yeah. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me, having a wonderful time. I had a really good time. I had a good time. I'm excited to go back and look through the VOD and find good clips of me and just reminisce. Thank you all so much for spending your time with me and supporting me. I'm just gonna keep saying the same thing again. If you are new here, I stream Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. PST. I play indies and Nintendo's games, and I've been looking at doing a bit more art. So hopefully we can do some chill art streams. that's probably what I'll have the energy for next week. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful time zone. If you're going to sleep like I am, I hope all your dreams come true. Good night.